Hey guys, it's Kara. So today I'm going to be filming a book review on Unwind, which is this book right here. This is by Neil Shusterman. This is a book that's a couple years old. This is a, hold on a minute. I always forget to put my phone on silent when I film. This is a book series. There's 4 books. I have the complete series box set. I got so sucked into the first book. I found this a while ago, but I started the book maybe a month and a half ago, and I got like so sucked into the very beginning of this book that I like had to go out and buy the rest of the box set before I even finished the book. I finished this book when I was driving, when we were driving to Florida to go for our cruise. I read this in the car, and this is a dystopian book. What it is from the time of conception until 13 years old, the parents in this society cannot touch their children. They cannot abort their children. So this is basically like an argument against the pro-life and pro-choice. There's like a second civil war going on because of this. It's like called the Heartland Battle or the Heartland War or something like that. But yeah, from the time of conception until the child is 13 years old, you cannot abort your child or kill your child. From 13 until 17, you can choose to have your child unwound, which is basically where they take 99.4% of the parts, which is basically everything you would ever like you could donate to like another person. But like the 0.6% is something like your tonsils or your appendix or something like that you couldn't give away to somebody else. But this is for like people who have been in like car accidents or were born with deformities or something. The kids that are unwound, their parts are divvied up and given to other people. And this is like a very strange book. They don't think of this as killing the child. They think of it as living in a divided state. They don't think of it as murder, which is basically what it is. But the author makes like, you're not supposed to like support the unwinding as a reader, but he makes it very clear to understand of why some people would think that unwinding would be like a good idea. Because basically unwinding is like for the bad kids, the people who would like get sent to like jail or juvenile detention, or like the really like horrible kids or whatever that would like do drugs or something. There's 3 characters in this book. The first one is one of the bad kids. Like his parents don't want to deal with him anymore, so they're choosing to unwind him. The second character is a female, and basically she's a child of the state, so that means that she's getting unwound basically because the state doesn't want to pay for her anymore. So yeah, so they don't want to pay for her anymore, so they're getting her unwound. And then the third child is 13, and his parents are very religious, and they give 10% of everything to God. So they had 10 kids, and this child knew because he was the 10th child. He knew from the time he was born up until 13 that he was going to be unwound. So the parents were like, we have to give 10% of everything to God. We're going to have 10 kids and have the 10th kid be the child that's unwound, and we're going to basically give our child up to God. So that's the basis of this book. There's a lot more to this book, but I don't want to give too much away. But I'm really excited to start the next book, which is Unholy. So anyways, that's my book review of Unwind. It's a really strange book. I heard about it from Elle Fowler, did a book review on this years ago. And the way she described it just sounded really strange to me. So I was like, that sounds like a really good read. And it's very like intense. So when I was reading this in the car, like my boyfriend and my sister were like sitting in the front seat. And I was in the back. And I was like, don't talk to me. Don't like, I didn't want them to like say anything because I was like, I want to like focus on this book because it's like very intense and very like addicting. I was like a 9-hour drive from North Carolina to Florida, so it was like I didn't want to stop to get out to like go to the bathroom or go get a snack or something, or like whenever we stopped I like did not want to put this book down. So anyways, that's my book review of Unwind. I hope you enjoyed this. I would really recommend it. It's a very interesting read. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.